So really short video today. I just needed to address some of the things that we learned about Thydacar in the prologue to Stormlight Archive 5. Obviously, massive spoiler alerts for the entire Cosmere works, particularly the Mistborn novels, any Mistborn novel, and any of the Stormlight Archive. Some of my other theories about the prologue, or that we learned from the prologue, I feel really, really confident about. This one's a little bit more vague or up in the air for me, so let me know what you think in the comments about it. First off, this prologue just triple confirmed that Thaidakar is actually Kelsier. Gavilar calls him the Lord of Scars, and we see his appearance with a hemorrhagic spike in one eye, matching his appearance in Second Era Mistborn. My first observation about Thaidakar when we actually see him is that he doesn't feel as sinister or as evil as the Ghostbloods, even though he is their leader. He feels kind of like Kelsier. I'm not sure if I'm ready to see Kelsier be a darker figure in the Cosmere, because Mraize is creepy, right? And I think one or the other is going to have to budge. Either when we learn more things, Mraize will become more heroic in our eyes, or Kelsier is going to become more villainous. And it makes me nervous, because it's Kelsier. In Rhythm of War, we learn that the Ghostbloods are interested in transporting investiture off-world or through the Cosmere. And there are tons of applications to how they could then use this technology, and I can't go into all of them. But one specific application seems pretty significant to me. In fact, I think it's Thydakar's primary purpose, and that is the transport of investiture beings off-world. They want Shallan to entrap Ristaris in the knife they give her, a test subject for interplanetary travel of an investiture being who is bound to his planet. Sound familiar? Ristaris has been very vocal about his desire to get out. Maybe this whole Ristaris versus Thaidakar thing started off as a whole misunderstanding, and the Ghostbloods were looking for Ristaris to have him get off-world. Why would this be interesting to Thaidakar? Because he's trapped on Scadrial. His interactions are limited. He's no longer limited to just the Well of Ascension, but he's probably ridiculously antsy. He doesn't just want to transport investiture, he wants to transport himself. If he could learn of a way to get out, he'd jump, work, and obsess about that possibility. Okay, which leads me to the biggest thing that we learn about Thaidakar from the new prologue. He wants to find you, Gavilar said. I have protected you so far, but he makes demands. Do you know why? What is it he wants from you, Ristaris? Secrets, Ristaris whispered. The man can't abide someone having more secrets than him. What secrets? Gavilar said, firm, causing Ristaris to cringe down before him. What is it you know, Ristaris? I've put up with your games long enough, your lies long enough. If you want my support, you need to talk to me. What's going on? What does Thaidakar want? I know where she's hidden, Ristaris whispered. Where her soul is. Ba-Ado-Mishram, Grantor of Forms, their other god. The one who could rival him. The one we betrayed. So, Thaidakar is interested in transporting investiture and in Ba-Ado-Mishram. So how do these two things relate? I think the answer is in what Ristaris calls Ba-Ado-Mishram, her title. The Grantor of Forms. If Thaidakar's real goal is to get himself able to come and go from Scadrial to the greater Cosmere in general, getting an actual form could be an avenue to do so. He's an investiture ghost, for lack of a better term, right? He doesn't have a physical form. The fused souls are more like investiture spren as well. They've said that they're like spren many times in the Stormlight Archive, and they come and inhabit the Singer's body. And Ba-Ado-Mishram created some of those forms for the Singers. Would it be that far-fetched to think that Kelsier might be interested in a physical form that he could inhabit? The Grantor of Forms title really stuck out to me. And having these assumptions previously about Thaidakar already when I read Rhythm of War and their interest in transporting investiture, this is the conclusion that my mind jumped to as soon as I read that title. So let me know what you think about this theory. Let it down in the comments so that I can see and we can have a discussion about it, and I'll see you guys next time.